How do you feel, chat? How do you feel? It seems to be really sad that you killed its father. I'm just kidding, by the way. There is no wolf cub that pops up. I was just trying to make you guys feel bad. That does not happen. Oh, man. You search carefully and find nothing of interest except one unusual bush growing near the center of the clearing. It has dense dark green leaves and white flowers. Near the top of the bush, you see one large purple berry. Will you eat the berry? Will you pick the berry and save it? Or will you ignore it and go south? So there's nothing out of this clearing. It's just what it is. So, do you want to eat the berry, pick the berry and save it, or ignore it and go back south? I had you going, didn't I? Didn't I have you going? That's pretty funny, Lego. I had you going. His name shall be White Fang. Yes. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got eat the berry. Eat the berry, eat the berry. Kill says pick it and save it. Div says eat. Law says ignore and go south. Okay. Roik says it's a trap, so does that mean go south? What do you... So, Roix, how do I calculate that for a vote? Snake says save it for later. Philly says burn it. Not an option, sadly. Okay, sounds good, Kill. Sadly, not an option. Not an option to burn it, I'm afraid. It's a big purple berry. It's on top of a bush with dense dark green leaves and white flowers. And near the top of the bush, there is one large purple berry. Jedi says pick it and save it. Dragon says ignore it and go south. Kathleen says it's a trap. Dragon Seer says smoke it. Not an option, sadly. Alright, I have 3 votes for eating it, 3 votes for picking it and saving it. Aw, what a cute puppy. It's a cute puppy, Law. That's a really cute puppy. It's purple. It can't be bad because purple. Alright, so I have 3 votes for eat the berry, 3 votes for pick the berry and save it, and 1 vote for ignoring it and going back south. Oh, sorry, 2 votes for ignoring and going back south. So, who will break this tie? Philly says save it. Okay. 3 votes for eat, 4 votes for save, 1 vote for ignore, and go back south. Oh, you know what I just realized? I just realized that I never reduced your skill by 1 for the combat, but you had that thing beat by well over this one, so actually it didn't even hurt you. So it worked out. Alright, so you guys right now have 4 votes in favor of saving it. Going once. Going twice. And... Alright. So, pick and save it is. Carefully, you remove the berry from the bush and put it in your pack. Otherwise, then you leave the clearing and turn south again. Okay. That was for the cub, yeah. You leave the clearing and turn southward again. Okay. So you guys go back down to the giant. So you guys are now in clearing. Let me pop up the map here. Hold on 1 second. You guys are now in... There we go. Ah, it's been updated. Okay. So you guys are now in the clearing with the giant. As before, you do not see the giant, so you continue your journey. So you were in now the clearing with the giant, where you met the giant, which is clearing number 7. So now you can go north, which is back up to where the wolves were, or you can go west back to the crossing of paths, or you can go south back to where you met the quicksand. Well, not met the quicksand, you know what I mean. Found the quicksand. So what's it going to be, guys? Do you want to go... Do you guys want to go north, back where you came from, south to the quicksand, or west to the crossing of paths? Ooh. Yeah, nice, dude, nice. Very nice. And it looks like each of those icons that you have there is going to be big enough for the camera to fit over it, right? Is that fair to say? Each one is going to be big enough? Oh, you know what else we need? Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't remember this. It would be really helpful, gentlemen. Is there a place to put chat? I mean, I could just make it transparent and I could put chat like over something, but is there a place where we could fit chat in? Like a room for where I could put chat? I'm just curious. I could probably figure out a way to fit it in even if you don't know, but I'd be curious. It looks awesome though, dude. It's going to be really cool. Okay, guys. North, south, or west, everybody? North, south, or west? What's it going to be? You're in the Giant's Clearing. That's clearing number 7, which is right here. Are you going north back to the wolves, south to the quicksand, or west to the crossing of paths? Hmm. That's troubling. Okay, there we go. Chat is back. Can people see me? Can people see this? Okay, cool. All right. All right, that was a little bit strange. Yep, I see you guys. Okay, good. We got Knight's deck. All right. All right, Knight's chat is working again. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, so again, revote. So sorry about that. So let's revote, guys. So are we going to go north, which is back towards the wolves? Are we going to go south, which is towards the quicksand? Or are you going to go west? So north, south, or west? Okay, Philly says west. Here we go. Me? There you go. No, not particularly Sativi. I'm not that tired. No, I'm in good shape. Okay, let's see. Let's see. West. No, I'm not particularly tired. Maybe a touch. Not really, though. West, west, west. But thank you for your concern. Okay. All right, so there we go. So we've got 3 votes for west. Anyone else? We got no votes for north. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? Good to see you, Adam. We got no votes for north, no votes for south. We got 3 votes for west. Actually, sorry, you're in the giant place. Okay. And Philly says west. I think I already got that. Let me see if I did. West, west, west. Yeah, I already got that vote, west. All right, so I got 3 votes for west. Anybody else? Anybody else, or is everyone good on going west? West. What say you? Yes. All right, I'm going to assume that that means we're going west. All right. Okay. So you guys find yourself at a crossing of paths. You now find yourself at a crossing of paths. Okay. So from here, you guys can go, from here, you guys can go north. You can go south. You can go east or west. So you guys can go north. That's currently unexplored. You can go south, which is where you you fought the the scorpion. You can go east. That's where you just came from, to the giant. Or you can go west, back to the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Good to see everyone. So again, you guys can go north, that's unexplored. South is back to the giant scorpion, where you killed the scorpion. East is over to the giant, or west. And since Xenos wants to go left, that means that we're talking giant scorpion. So that means south. Okay, Jedi says north. Xenos is south. North and south. This is north. Oops, sorry. 2 votes for north. Always west. Always west. Okay, I got your west vote. I'm just keeping it in my head. I don't want to add that 4th part because it's not quite working. So always west. All right. That battle thing too. Here we go. All right. So let's see. So Commando says always west. All right. So we've got 2 votes for north, 1 vote for south, 0 votes for east, and 1 vote for west. Anyone else? 2 votes for north, 1 vote for south, 1 vote for west. Snake has another vote for north. 3 votes for north, okay? Kathleen says west. Okay. So I have 3 votes for north, 1 vote for south, and I've got 2 votes for west currently. I'm keeping that in my head. Okay, so unless I hear differently, we're going north. We're going north once, going north twice. All right. That's pretty funny, actually. That's funny, Kathleen. Okay, north it is. So you guys go north out of the crossing of paths. The path is narrow here and winds about to avoid some huge boulders. It is foggy and you cannot see far. Suddenly the fog lifts and you see that you have entered another clearing. You are now in clearing... What's up, Kilobyte? Kilobyte, you just went north from the crossing of the paths. You just went north from the crossing of the paths. So you went north from the crossing of the paths, and I was literally just describing what happens when you get to the place to the north. The fog lifts, you see you have entered another clearing. You were in clearing 19. That is, again, clearing 1, 9. Okay, 1, 9. Clearing 19, 1, 9. You've entered clearing 19. From the top of the boulder, this person hails you. All right, just give me a second. Haha, nice, Law. Give me a second while I get this. Okay, I got the picture. Let me just get the image. Alright, captured. Now hold on a second. Alright. You see this fellow. From the top of a boulder, a man hails you. He is tall and bronzed, dressed all in green, and you know he must be a ranger. Ho, fighter! He challenges you. Do you serve good or evil? Your patron, of course, is Poomchucker. I serve the merchant Poomchucker, you reply. I don't know if he is very good or very evil. I'm trying to make a map of the path through the swamp. You've already been to Willowbend. The ranger approves of your bravery. Now all you have to do is get out of Scorpion Swamp again. Good luck. Travel south from here, then east, then south again at the Eagle's Nest, then west and south, and you will be close to the southern edge of the swamp. You thank him for his help, making a note of his directions, and leave. So once again, his clue, his suggestion was... Let me move this out of the way for a second. Hold on. His clue was as follows. Travel south from the ranger, then east, then south again at Eagle's Nest, then west and south, okay, there we go. Yeah, he's directing you because remember, oh, Adam, I don't think you were here. You guys got to Willowbend, so you made it to the north, you made it to the northernmost area. So you made it over to Willowbend. Now you have to get back to where Poomchucker is. So you guys did the first part of the job. Now you're making your way back to your patron because you've made the map all the way across to the one side of the swamp. So that's why. Okay. Okay, there are two paths out of this clearing. Okay, two paths out of the clearing. There is one path that leads east, and one path which leads south. Okay, so the question is, do you guys want to go east? Do you guys want to go east, or do you want to go south? He told you how to get out. If you guys look at your clues over on the clues and notes area here, if you look over here, it'll show you which direction you're supposed to head. So you guys going east or south? Alright, Kill says south. Okay. Adam says south. Xanos votes left. There is no... You can't go left from here. Going that direction, you cannot go left. Sorry. You bang your head into the wall, Xanos, trying to go left there. Facing the way you would be facing when you entered, cannot go left. Sorry. Okay, east or south, folks? I got 2 votes for south right now. Jedi says south. Hey, Ten. What's up, Ten? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the continuing adventures of Flex Buff Chest. What I like about Flex Buff Chest as a name is that it works either way. Buff Flex Chest also works. Or technically Chest Flex Buff. Or Chest Buff Flex. I've always bang our head in the wall. What's up, Glab? Good to see you, man. Alright, so we got 1 vote for east and 1 vote for south. Zetos is like a Roomba. He's a living Roomba. Okay. And not a Rumba either, but a Roomba. South, south. Okay, it looks like people are definitively going with south. All right. South it is. All right, you guys go south and you find yourself back at the crossing of the paths. Now again, if you guys look at this thing, so you guys travel south from the ranger, then it's so you guys can see there what it says. Oh, I'm sorry, 10. So are you guys going to go north, south, east, or west? According to get back to the Eagle's Nest, if this is going to fit with a map, you guys would have to go south and then go east from the giant scorpion to follow his directions. So if the ranger's directions are right, it means you go south again and then east, if the ranger is correct. Sorry, 10. Hope you're feeling better. So guys, so south and then, so in other words, if you go south again and then go east, that'll bring you to the Eagle's Nest if his directions were correct. So do you guys want to go south from here or not? East to the giant. Let me see. East to the giant. South to the quicksand. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't know if it would, because if you did that, well, what I'm thinking, Kill, is that bottom area, this Eagle's Nest thing, I'm thinking that there's actually a long path. Like the crossing of paths between, I'll show you. Between the crossing of paths and 7, I'm thinking is twice as long. So I'm thinking that from the giant scorpion to the Eagle's Nest would connect here. In other words, the Eagle's Nest here, number 16, would be right here. So this whole thing would be pushed over, if that makes any sense. You follow what I'm saying, Kill? Because otherwise it would, you know, he said south and east and then south again at the Eagle's Nest. But if you go, this is not the Eagle's Nest. The giant is not the Eagle's Nest. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm guessing is going to happen. So it sounds like people are saying follow the directions of the ranger and do the south. So I will do that. So let's move you guys south just so I can confirm if that's the case. So, all right. So down to 14. No. Okay, so you go down to clearing 32. So you go south of the crossing of paths. You find yourself down here. This is where you guys fought the giant scorpion. You recognize the clearing where you met the scorpion and the dwarf. There's nothing left now but a few scraps of bone and leather armor. So the dwarf has been consumed. And now if you guys go east from there, this is, again, just following that part of the directions. Yes, that's true, Kill. So it says that you now find yourself, if you go east from the giant scorpion, it says you find yourself in the clearing where the great eagle nested. So it is what I thought. So it looks like 32 connects to 16. So if you go east from 32, you'll find yourself in 16. And then we can pick back up with the choosing where to go. That's just to confirm. So in fact, that is the case. It looks like that's the way. So if you guys go east from the giant scorpion from clearing 32, you end up in 16, which is the Eagle's Nest. Yep, that's it. Exactly. There you go. That's it. Yep. Okay, all you see is the old tree and the nest. And of course, you do not fight the eagle. Okay, you are curious about the great nest. Would you like to climb up and examine the nest, or would you rather leave? So, would you guys like to climb and examine the nest, or would you like to leave? Xanos says examine. Adamaniac says leave and say GG, well met. Okay. Examine. Adam says leave. Examine, examine. Okay. 3 for examine. 1 for leave. Anyone else? What's up, Call9? Welcome into the stream, Call9. I hope you like what you see in here. I'm not sure if... Yeah, I may have seen you in here before. I think I've seen you in here before, Call9. If I haven't, then welcome into the stream. And if you like what you see in here, I hope you will follow. And if I have seen you, then welcome back. That name looks familiar to me, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 votes for examine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 votes for examine. All right, here we go. Examine it is. Chat is pretty strongly in favor. Okay, you must test your luck. You must test your luck. So please, even though you know that way this is going to go down, go ahead and test the luck, Lego. Okay. Lego, if you can test that luck. All right. Lego gets a 5. You are indeed lucky. Of course. What's up, Thor? Good to see you, man. Okay. You make it up. You get to the nest safely. Looped about one of the branches, you find a heavy gold chain. You may take the chain if you wish. I'm going to assume that people want to take the chain. Alright, I'm going to assume that you guys want to. Hey, Hillness, what's up? Good to see everybody today. Alright, cool, cool. Before you head off to play the magical cards. Alright, so you guys got a gold chain, which you wear around your neck, and now you're all blinged out. Okay, so now you climb down and you are ready to leave. You have no reason to linger. You have a choice of 3 paths from the Eagle's Nest. You may go south, you may go east to the quicksand, or west to the giant scorpion, which is where you came from. So west is the giant scorpion, east is the quicksand, or south, where you have not explored yet. It is blingy. It is definitely blingy. So what do you guys think? South? East to the quicksand, or west to the giant scorpion? Kill says south. Let's see. Where'd you come from? Left would again have you banging your head in a wall, Xanos. Well, if you're going to follow the ranger's advice, then you would want to go south, I believe. Yeah, because the ranger did tell you to go south at the Eagle's Nest, so... Call9 says south. Okay. Alrighty, south it is. It looks like I'm going... We have 4 votes for south, so we're going to go south unless I hear from anybody else. Going once. Snake says south. Alright, looks like pretty definitive. Through South Icewind Dale. Oh, that's right, Call9. I remember. Welcome back, man. I do remember you now, yes. Thank you. I'm closing in on 1,500 followers, so I don't always remember everybody. But that's awesome. Welcome back, dude. Okay. Or ma'am. Dude or ma'am, whichever applies to you. Okay. South it is. Alright. Alright, we're in a new clearing here, Mapper. Kill, we're in a new clearing here. Snake, my backup mapper. Ahead of you, there is an opening in the trees. You investigate. Okay, Kathleen, I got you. South, so everyone was going south. You are in clearing 35. So again, that's clearing 35. 35, 35. I feel like I'm doing Blue's Clues here for some reason. 35. You can see the wide Foulbrood River running east. A great stone bridge crosses the river. It looks totally deserted. Will you go on to the bridge or distrust the bridge and turn around? So you're on a big, you're in front of a big stone, sturdy looking stone bridge. Or do you want to distrust the bridge and go and turn around and go back? So basically you can go south over the bridge, or you'd have to turn around and go back. I'm sure I didn't ban you. I just purged you when you were trying to give in Aminatus the easy mode. Accidentally, though it might be. So what do you guys think? Bridge? Or turn around and go back north? Everyone always remembers you, that's true. Okay, so we got south, south. I'd say follow the ranger's advice. Hannah's like, damn it, go follow the ranger's advice. So go south. I don't trust bridges are such deceitful objects. So that means turn around for you, Thorg? Is that your vote? Let's turn around. Turn around. Call 9 to south. Okay. Looks like we got 4 votes for south. Looks like people are going to want to go south, I'm thinking. Snake says south. All right, looks pretty definitive that we're going to be heading south here. Going once, going twice. Okay. The bridge is old, but in good repair. Let's see. What are you doing? Ah, okay, I got it. This is going to be Seathorg. This is going to be a little confusing at first, Kill, but I think it'll make sense in a minute. So you guys go south. Okay. From there. And so yeah, you'll see how this works in a minute. So you go south, and you can see that ahead of you 2 other paths join yours in a small clearing. You are now in clearing 13. So that is 13. Sorry. 13. You're in clearing 13, which is the Scorpions, which is down here. So I think what you have to do, basically, Kill, is just slide this part of the map. Slide this part over 1 to the right. So if you just take the top part of the map and go over 1 to the right, then this Eagle's Nest clearing 16 will connect all the way down to 13 Scorpions. You follow what I mean? So you can take out the Death by Croc, and you can basically, instead of putting Death by Croc, just put Bridge where the Death by Croc was, and you go basically directly south. You connect clearing 16 with clearing 13, and you're there. See you, Thorg. Good to see you, man. You follow what I'm saying, Kill? So slide the top portion over 1 to the right, and then just connect the Eagle's Nest to Death by Croc and rename Death by Croc Bridge, and then you'll have it, basically. Follow? What's up, Game Misconduct? Good to see you, bro. I'm just waiting for Kill to process what I told him with chat delay and everything. Good to see you, game. You guys are back on the southern side of the swamp now, just about. Or actually, you are on the southern side of the swamp, so you are getting there. So yeah, in case people are wondering, we're just waiting for a second while Kill processes that, because we didn't exactly know how all the map kind of ties together, and now we do. Yeah, there we go. Man, Kill, you are a freaking boss. Can I just say that? Kill is like a freaking map boss. Dude, if I'm ever, I'm telling you right now, if I'm ever like wandering across like a desert, I want Kilobyte there. Freaking map boss. That's perfect, dude. That's really awesome. I'm really liking this map. He's going to love this map. Poomchucker's going to be like, this map is badass. Good job, Kill. Perfect. Okay. So, you guys are in the scorpion clearing, and you see the scorpions are scuttling towards you again. This time, however, you are prepared for them, and your reactions are quick. You have time to decide how to deal with the scorpions. Now, just so you guys remember, the last time what you did was you jumped over the scorpions. So the question is, now, are you guys going to stamp on them, stamp on the scorpions and strike with your sword? Are you going to cast a fire? Well, you can't cast a fire spell because you don't have one. So you got two choices. Stamp on them and strike with your sword, or leap over them to safety. Yeah, it's a good thought, Law. It's a good thought. It's a good thought, but not quite getting to make the move just because I need to wait a little bit longer, but nothing against Kill. I have to wait a little bit longer, but yeah, so far I'm very impressed with the mapping styles. The map stylings, you know. Okay, so basically you got stamp on them and strike with your sword or leap over them to safety. Last time what you did was you leaped over them. You could try to stamp on them while making Godzilla noises. Hey, welcome into the stream, Center. Hope you like what you see in here. You want to strike with a sword. All right. So we've got 2 people for striking with a sword. Last time you jumped over them successfully. This freaking soundtrack is so much better than I thought it was. I thought it was okay soundtrack, but as I'm like listening to it again, it's pretty awesome. You have to kill them so Poem Checker can get through. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Those are the scorpions you're seeing. Okay, so let's see. So we've got strike with sword, strike with sword. Snake says sword and stomp. Kill with nasty knife, aka sword. Lego says strike with sword. Okay. All right, the soundtrack that's playing in the background, and I got it, EXE. Yeah, I got you, Glob. And Dragon Spear says kill. Yeah, I have a lasting thing that I will give you guys a stamina point if anyone can tell me what this soundtrack is from. If you can tell me what game this is the soundtrack to, I will give you a stamina point. Okay, so let's see here. Blah 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 blah. All right, so you guys are going to stomp on them. You try to make Godzilla noises as you stomp on them, but sadly there are too many of them for you to fight. They swarm onto your boots and up your trousers and begin to sting you. Roll 1 die and lose that many points of stamina. Uh-oh. So, Lego, roll 1 die, lose that many points of stamina. It's starting to get dark out here, so I'm going to turn on the light. No, it is not the soundtrack to any 70s movie. It's a game. No, it is not from a Wild Arms game. Good thought, actually, EXE. Wild Arms had a great soundtrack, but this is not Wild Arms, no. It's a good guess, though. Alright, so yeah, so you guys get stung by some scorpions, so you have to roll a die and lose that many points of stamina. Five points, huh? Alright, hang on a second, guys. Just checking something quick. Hang on 1 second, guys. Sorry, beg your pardon. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, beg your pardon. I don't want to give too many hints about it. It was a game that was on PlayStation, yes. Okay, 5 points of damage. I vote we rehire. What's up, Rezo9? Welcome in. Not Tales of Destiny. Good guess, though. It's a game that's not, like, the most prominent game ever, but it is a game that you would have heard of, though. You would have definitely have heard of it. You could always vote to eat the purple berry. That's true. You could do that if you want. What am I doing here? Okay. You leap over the rest of the scorpions and leave the clearing. So you guys end up jumping over the clearing anyway. Okay. All right. Not Bastion. No, not Bastion. Great game, but not Bastion. And besides, Bastion was on Xbox, not PlayStation. There you go. Why is it doing that? Okay. Okay. There you go. That's what I was looking to do. Not Breath of Fire. It's a good guess. Not Vagrant Story. Another good guess. Not Two Brothers. I know. I heard about that, Hillness. That's right. Hello, Garo. What's up, man? Okay. All right. So here we go. So now, hurriedly, you choose an exit. Sorry about that, guys. I was just getting the map together. So you guys are right here. You guys are in the Scorpions. So now, will you go north, which is back over the bridge? Will you go east, which is into Clearing 3, or will you go west? West, you may remember, is where you killed the thief. So you can go north, which is back over the bridge. That's going the opposite way, basically, of where you were going before. So you can go north, which is back over the bridge again. You can go west back to where you killed the thief, or you can go east. Not Chrono Cross. Not Wild Arms. Both good choices. Not Xenogears Kill, although Kilobyte is getting kind of close. Xenogears is kind of close. Chrono Cross is a great game. Underrated game, too. I never even finished it because of other things, but... underrated game. Follow the Ranger's Return. Well done, Glob. Xenoblade Chronicles. Wapow. Stamina point. Okay. So let's see. We've got east. So we follow the Ranger's advice, yes. So I think technically that would be east. So we've got east, east, east. I got 3 votes for east. 4 votes for east. Yep. Xenoblade Chronicles, which I never played. I just remember having heard the soundtrack, and I remember being like, oh, this is all right. But yeah, this is the full Xenoblade Chronicles, the original soundtrack. I did play Xenogears, and I loved Xenogears. I thought Xenogears was amazing, but Xenoblade I did not play. That's going to be your next guess, yeah. Nice work, Glob. 1 extra point. Okay, so it looks like we have 4 votes for East. 4 votes for East. I'm going to go that way unless I hear anything else. Otherwise, we will go East. Well, it's just because you have to kind of interpret the Ranger's advice, because there's a couple places where it's not totally clear, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's exactly when he turns it on you. That's when it's all about the plot twist, Adam, right? I'm just joking. That's going to be my 3rd guess from now. Okay. All right, so east it is. All right, so you guys are going east from Clearing 13. You come upon a small overgrown clearing. This is Clearing 3. You look around, but you see nothing. There are 3 exits. Will you go south? Will you go east again, or will you go back to where you came from? So you guys here have south, east, and west. The Ranger said west. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess that's true, actually. So left means you bang your head into the area. To use the healing pool game. No, you're not going to be able to use it again. South. Garrow, you have gotten to Willowbend. You're making a map for Poomchucker. So you have got... I think you were here for that. So you got a map done on the northern side of the swamp. So now you're trying to get out of the swamp, basically, back to the south. So, center to south. And you guys are right at clearing number 3. You guys can see the map on the screen. So you guys are at clearing number 3. So we're going south. We gotta vote for south. South, 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 south. Okay. Hey, Salonis, what's going on, man? Okay, so you guys go south. And when you go south, you find yourselves in clearing 26, which sure enough is where you had originally found the orcs. Give me 1 second here. You were in the clearing where you met the swamp orcs. And you did, of course, slay them. Alright, you have a choice of 3 exits. Yeah, you did kill the orcs, yep. So you have a choice of 3 exits from here. You can go south. South is going to bring you to the Frogmaster. As you see, though, there's no exits out of that. Or you can go west to where the crabgrass was. Or you can go back north to where you came from. So you can go south to the Frogmaster, but again, that's just, there's nothing out of that clearing. You can go west to where the crabgrass was, or you can go back north where you came from. Very good to see you, Salonis. Welcome back, man. Rodents of unusual size, Xenos? I don't think they exist. Ah! Alright, Xenos, let's see. Center says west, kill says west. Left still has you banging your head into the wall, I'm afraid, Xenos. West, west. The orcs dropped some pork thwarted by Mickey Rourke. I don't know, but they didn't listen to conservative Justice Robert Bork. I got you, Hillness. I got you. You me, Hillness. You me. Call 9 says west. All right, 4 votes for west. Excellent, excellent. It's these walls, man. Hey, Kanye West. Go back to the Frogmaster to thank him for the advice he gave. All right, so 1 vote for south. Looks like we're going back to the west. Going once. Going twice. And south it is. Okay. Oh, sorry, west it is. I beg your pardon. West it is. Okay, so you go west from this clearing and find yourself in, sure enough, clearing 24. Clearing 24, a pleasant grassy clearing. This is where you killed the crabgrass, and you're happy to see that it is still, in fact, dead. There are 3 exits from this clearing. So, will you guys go south? South is this area down here, not explored. You could go east, which would bring you right back to where you just came from. Or you could go west. So basically, if you're going to continue to follow what the ranger said, more or less, you would keep going this way. So you would keep going west if you were going to do that. So west from the crabgrass. So basically, do you want to go south, west from the crabgrass, or east, which is back where you came from? Xenos says left. Okay, that would actually be south this time. Why is my dog going out? Flipping out. South. West, please. Let's see. West. West. South, south. You guys are such RPGers. I love it. Dirty South. You guys are totally all about... Your mod. Nice. Your mod icons are back. Congratulations. That's awesome. You guys are so awesome. You're all like completionists. You're like, got 100% this instance. Okay. 144. Okay. Chat has color. Yes. Okay. Sounds good, man. Good luck on the final studying too, by the way. All right. See you, Law. Okay, you guys are heading, it looks like you're heading south unless we get other votes here. All right. Going once, going twice. I think 10 is kind of starting. I think chat is starting to recover maybe, but we'll see. Okay, south it is. Okay. You notice that your path is crisscrossed by spider webs. There is a clearing ahead. Even before you enter it, you can see that the surrounding trees are thickly festooned with webs, and there are many spiders there. You are now in clearing 17. You are in clearing 17. Okay, clearing 17. In the center of the clearing, there is a sumptuous pavilion which seems to float about the marshy ground. It is silver gray and it shimmers like woven spider silk. Good night, EXE. Sleep well, and don't end up in hell in your nightmares. There you go. Seated in the pavilion is a tall man, and this is the guy that you see. Hang on a second. Okay, will do. Thanks, Law. I will do that. Thank you very much. That is the case, yes. All right. There we go. So, here we go. Seated in the pavilion is a tall man. His thick beard and eyebrows are white, and his robe is as silver gray as his tent. Around his neck hangs a gleaming silver spider amulet. You know that you are in the presence of the master of spiders. As he regards you from his burning green eyes, you feel your brass ring warning you of evil. Will you attack immediately or talk to him in a friendly fashion? That's funny. Nice. So, we've got basically attack immediately or talk to him in a friendly fashion. So Snake says attack, no mercy. No mercy! Sarah says attack. Glob says talk, Kappa. Flee like little girls screaming, why'd it have to be spiders? Yeah, sadly that is not an option, Call 9. You got either attack or talk to him in a friendly fashion. And those of you who have seen... Yeah, exactly. Dragon's like, attack before he moves or talks. Attack, 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 attack. Attack, he's not part of the Avengers. That's true. And Kilobyte says attack. Alright, looks like attack is it. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This time, you're not going to have the same... Flex Buff Chest is tired of his crap. The Master of Spiders. You sense that the Master of Spiders is wholly and foully evil, and you attack him with your sword. He counterattacks with a gleaming wand. You see that its tip is sharply pointed and smeared with a foul greenish substance. Each time the wand strikes you, it does 1 extra point of damage to your stamina score. All right. Yeah, brass ring is where it's all about. All right, Lego, you guys have 8 stamina. He's got 6 stamina, so pretty even fight right here. So let's see what we have. He starts out with a 10. He's like, what's up? With his wand. I know, the Master of Puppets. We need fightier music. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You do. You do. 100% correct. Sorry. Oh, no, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna... This has been a good soundtrack, but I'm gonna switch off of this. This is the stuff right here. This is the stuff right here, people. No, no, no. No. Is it this one? Nope. There we go. Nice, okay. So, 3. A 10 and 3. Okay, so he hits you. The extra poison, so it does 3 damage. Okay. Next one, Lego's got an 8. Oh, no! The 12! Ouch. This time he rolls a 3. All right, this time you take him down. Okay, now, okay, so you're first voting on the luck. Luck first and eat the berry. Okay, so it says feeling lucky. So it looks like we have luck, and a lot of people are saying to eat the berry. All right, let me just make sure I find where the berry is. Hang on a second here. Sorry, guys. I just have to find the entry for the berry because I lost it, so give me a second. There we go. All right, now... Almost. Hang on. Okay. All right, luck and eat that berry. Okay. So, go ahead, test the luck. All right, I found it. So, hang on a second. Okay, I found it. So go ahead and test. Hey, what's up, Netowin? What's up, Net? Okay, so here we go. Netowin, I have to mention one thing. It's working pretty well so far. The only thing that happened is there's only one thing that isn't working quite right at the moment, and I'll tell you about it after this fight is done. But otherwise, the save is working, and the case thing is working. Okay, so what was I saying here? So, okay, Lego, go ahead and roll your luck, please, and then I'll tell you guys what the berry did. Okay, so you are indeed lucky. Okay, so you do an extra point of damage to him. Now, as far as the berry is concerned, you will be happy to know you do damage. So he's down to 3 points of damage. When you eat the purple berry, you pop the purple berry in your mouth. The berry tastes delicious, and you feel a sense of well-being run through your body. Regain 2 stamina points and 1 luck point. So you guys get 2 stamina and 1 luck point from the purple berry. Well done, guys. Good job on that one. All right. Well done. Yep. Good job, guys. He looks at you eating the berry, and he's like... You're like... Oh, man. Okay. All right, let's see. Right, so now, next round. Next round, Lego. He rolls a 4. 4 to tie, 5 to beat him. 4 to tie, 5 to beat him. Yeah, in slow-mo. Yeah, you chew the berry in slow-mo. You're like... And the Master Spider's is like... And you're like... And he's like... Oh, man. 9. Okay. Now. Oh, man. Kill him 2 times. Smite his butt to the web. All right. Is everyone in favor of that? Luck? Feeling luckier than I was before. Luck! Luck! Damn it. I keep losing this battle scene. Gotta have this scene up here. I'm totally looking forward to the World Cup. Yes, Garo. Hello, little girl. We're playing a game like with a book. Hey, take a look, by the way, guys. As you guys are voting for Luck, I have 3 votes in favor of Luck. But take a look at my daughter, who's wearing... So check out, she's wearing this. Here.
My mommy's shirt that my mom sewed.
Yeah, so see? She's wearing this purple shirt. Let me see if I can, move it down here. Hang on a second. Bear with me. See it? She's wearing a purple shirt that her mom sewed yesterday. Which is pretty cool. An ARF child appears. They say, how are you doing, Cenobine? Lawkeeper says Cenobine. Xano says, hey, beautiful. Lego says, hey, Cenobine. She's very excited that you're here, Lego. You have, like, her favorite name of chat ever. And yeah, Cenobine, this is my daughter. Looks good, Kilobyte says. Did you get wet out there? Is it raining? Oh, it's starting to rain. Very cool. That's why you're all so... That's cool. I love this shirt. It's really cool. At the park, so you managed to just get back. That's cool. Yes, you had to run, but you made it all the way back. I bet it was fun, though.
Yeah, sometimes we walked.
Oh, that's good. Cool, my love. Good, okay, so, yeah, so to speak. Those of you who've read The Third Sign will know the Cenobine reference. He's bound to have one somewhere. +4 for awesome name. What? Meek? Beak? What is that? Oh, there was a beak. No, we have Lego Freak, Jedi Knight, Kilobyte, 10 of Clubs. We've got Garo Devin. We've got Xanos. We've got the Gentleman. We have... What? Did not say Beak. I said Lego Freak. But you already knew his name. I don't remember talking to anybody whose name was Beak, though. It sounded like Beak. I don't know. There was the Gentleman Bee. Maybe that was what it was? The Gentleman Bee? What's the they have their handles on Twitch. They have their names on Twitch for a reason. His real chat name is oh, that's cool, Xanos. His real chat name is the Gentleman B. Yeah, that's exactly right, Call9. Still a fan of Lego even after his roles. Okay. So let's see. Blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. So temporal buff for flex buff chest +2 to damage Saw Angel in mid fight. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Hey, Demiser. Good to see you guys. Oh, that's a really nice picture, Law. That's an awesome picture. Okay, what's up, Wyval? Okay. All right, back to business. Thanks, Law. That's really cool. I like that picture. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's up to you. Lego rolled a 4. He rolled a 4. Do you know what that means to the Master of Spiders? You guys know what that means? It means this. Dude, I absolutely love Smooth Groove. You expecting another eulogy for the Master of Spiders? No, no. The hell with the Master of Spiders. The Master of Spiders can go suck it. He can completely suck it. Yeah, exactly. Spins. No, you know, so this is what happens. Actually, you guys are going to love this. You guys are going to love this, all right? Because this is actually what it says. So you kill him. Now check out what happens. Check out what happens. You guys know what to do. You guys know the deal. Withdrawing your sword from the body of your evil foe, you sigh with relief. But all around you, the spiders are lurking, and they start drawing closer and closer. You bend down and take the spider amulet from his body. When you pull it free, a spark seems to jump from it. Suddenly, the body bursts into flames. You leave hurriedly. Behind you, the flames are spreading, and you hope they will wipe out the evil spiders as well. All right, chat. Now, when you leave and his body bursts into flames, tell me how you're leaving his body bursting into flames. His body's behind you, bursting in flames as you walk away. How is that to be done? How is that going to be done? You guys know this. You've seen this 65,000 times. How is this going to be done? Slow-mo. Actually, oh, let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on. Oh, I wonder if I can find this. Oh my god, I wish I could find this. Oh, can I not find it? trying to find. Yeah, there it is. 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 Okay, let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Okay, you guys, did you guys just pop up the... Let me see. You guys all found it up? Did you find it up? Okay, you got that. Real guys do look at explosions. Outstanding. Nice. Okay, you guys got what I'm talking about. It burns away. Nice. Well done, guys. That was awesome. Nice. Oh man, I was thinking the scene from Desperado where they're walking away with the flames in the back. If I don't know if you guys know the scene where he's fighting and there's the guy who comes to get him who has the knives, the guy who can throw with the knives, and the music in the background is "Don't look back, don't look back, do 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 do. He's right on your trail, do 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 do. Don't look back, don't look back. He's just another step from hell," you know, and he's walking away with the flames like going up behind him, like as he and Selma Hayek are walking away. It's a tremendous scene. What's up, Burner? Good to see you, man. Anyway, that's what you guys see. Flames are like heading out. So, all right, well done, guys. Well done. You took him down, and you also got the spider amulet. Okay, now let us get back to where the map is. There we go. I will love that.
Seems like these days the whole world's on fire. Things keep blowing the hell up.
Oh yeah, from Lonely Island. I've seen that. I've seen that. That's awesome. Yeah, nice. I don't want to fall foul of any of those things. That's awesome, though. That's what I'm talking about. Selma. Oh my God. And Dragon in that movie, I'm gonna say it right now. If you watch Desperado and that movie with Selma Hayek, and you don't come and if you are a heterosexual, if you are someone who likes women, whether you are a lesbian or whether you are a heterosexual male, if you do not come away from that movie thinking that Selma Hayek is not extraordinarily attractive, I don't know what to tell you. She is ridiculous in that movie. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so back to this, and for some reason I've lost my music because, of course. So let's get back to what I had here, which was this. There we go. All right. What, did I lose my map? I guess I lost my map. I don't know how that happened. All right, bear with me a second. That was really strange. Okay, sorry about that. All right. I'm just saying right now. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Okay, so that was the Spider Master. Okay, guys. So you've got 2 exits out of this map. And by the way, Kilobyte, if you could connect up the Spider Master clearing 17 with 24, can you do that for me? Can you connect up 17 with 24? No, we got the map. We got the map back. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the, there's a Dora, that I think it was College Humor did a Dora the Explorer, like, fake movie trailer. It was so funny. Speaking of explosions with slow-mo. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, okay, so could you connect up 24 and 17 to me? All right, guys, there's 2 exits from this clearing. You can go north or you can go south. North is where you came from. So you can go north up to 24 or you can go south. So you guys want to go north or south? You guys can see you're pretty close now. Oh, already done? Yeah, nice. Soaked in scotch and lit on fire. Okay, so north or south? What's it going to be, guys? North or south? Oh, yeah. Solid Snake was completely a clone of Pliskin. Not even close. Definitely. Okay. South, south, south. Southwest and south. North? What's up, Wyval? Oh, okay. So I hope you got a good nap, Philly. North to Norway. That's what we figured happened, Philly. Okay, we got 5 votes for South, 3 votes for North. North is where you just came from. South is down here. Okay. So here we go. Going once. Going twice. Going once, going twice. Alright, south it is. Okay. Ahead of you is a clearing. Unlike the last one you found, the ground seems to be solid. This is clearing number 12. This is clearing number 12. You were in the clearing with the great hollow log. You did see a creature here earlier, of course. And you did, in fact, kill the bear. You see nothing in the clearing this time except for a few gnawed bones. You hurry on your way. Alright, guys, you have a choice of 3 paths out of the bear and the tree. 3 paths. You can go west, you can go east, or you can go back to the north. So you got 3 paths. West, east, or north. Or I should say, let me do that another way. North, east, or west. So north is 1, east is 2, west is 3. West would bring you back to the entrance to the swamp, if everything is correct. North, east, or west? Okay, Kilobyte says west. According to Adam, that is following those directions. Oh, you guys want to explore. I see. That would be left. That would be east. Burner wants to go back to the dead spider, Master. West of the Cowboys. Yeah, remember, you guys are right here. So there's the exit to the swamp. You guys, like, right next to it. East Coast, West Coast don't matter. Oh, really, Burner? Yeah, I hear you, Philly. All right, we have 2 votes for North. We've got 4 votes for East. We've got 3 votes for West. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm just thinking with 4 stamina, you may not want to, you know, stick around too much longer. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so anyone else? Anyone else? Any other votes? West to exit swamp. Yes, that is correct. So you would exit the swamp. 4-4. Tied up. 4 votes for west, 4 votes for east, 2 votes for the north. 2 votes to go back to the burning clearing that's burning with flames that you just walked away from in slow-mo. Just saying. 4 votes for east, 4 votes for west. West would bring you back here, if the map is correct. Jedi says west, alright? Okay. Going once. Let me see, did Jedi... Yep, he's fine. Alright, west it is. Okay. You are now in clearing number 1. This is actually this is no more than a wide spot where 3 trails meet. The ground is very shaky and wet, and huge insects flit over the pools of water that dot the ground. Do you want to step carefully across to another trail, or do you want to just jump over the soft part? Up too late, Law. So, you guys are here. So, again, do you want to step carefully across to another trail, or just jump over the soft part? Okay, step carefully across. Well, we can't. It's not a vote for south. First, you have to decide if you're going to step to another trail or jump over the soft part. Okay, so I've got 1 for cross, 1 for jump. Lego with jump. You guys have done a lot of jumping in this game. Jump, jump. Step carefully. Adam says jump. Step slowly, assassin style. Snake says jump. Okay. Jump so we can fly like an eagle. Alright. Alright, looks like jump is going here. Going once. Going twice. And... okay, jump it is. Alright, Lego, you need to roll 2 dice. If the result is equal to or less than your stamina, you made the jump. Otherwise, you fall short, caught your leg in the mire, and twisted your arm slightly when you landed. Which means you have to subtract 1 point from your skill. So you have to roll 2 dice, Lego. And see if it's less. So roll those 2 dice. You're like, it's possible. He could do it. He could do it. It's all up to Lego here. 7. Oh, man. Did not work out. He falls and twists his ankle. That's okay, though. You may now leave the clearing. So you guys can go west, east, or south. If you go south, you can go to report the quest. So if you want to go south, you can go to Poomchucker. So west, east, or south. West, east, or south. South would bring you out of the swamp, and you would go report your success, presumably. Show him the map to Poomchucker. That's awesome. That's really awesome, Jedi. Alright, kill says south. South. South to end this. Reward, collect, get. Limp on home. South, south. South. At the moment we realize how French you are because you're torn between eating a croissant or baguette. That's funny, Wyvil. Okay. South it is. It seems to become lighter as you walk along. Through the trees above you suddenly catch a glimpse of blue sky. A few minutes later, you see an opening in the trees, and when you step through, gotcha, call 9 South, you realize you have left the swamp. If, let's see, you may now report the outcome of your quest. Okay. You feel that you have done all you can. Now you must return to your patron and report your success or your failure. Go take Genghis at his cons. Okay. You make your way across the fields and along the winding roads towards the village marketplace. There stands the house of Poomchucker just as you left it. You knock on the door and the goblin girl admits you. She takes you to Poomchucker's library. There he sits, swathed in a silken robe.
Well, how did it go?
He booms.
Did you bring me a map of the path to Willow Bend?
All right, chat. Did you reach Willow Bend in your travels or not? Did you get to Willow Bend or not? Did you guys get to Willow Bend? Did you get to Willow Bend? Or not? This is a very dramatic question that is being music here. Ah, yes. That is the case. You smile broadly and pull a tattered piece of parchment out of your pocket. It is the map you faithfully kept of your journey. Clearly marked on it are the paths on which you traveled and clearings where you fought. Each hazard is indicated. As you explain it to Poomchucker, he is more and more delighted. Finally, he claps you on the back, and although you were strong, you stagger.
Wonderful,
He says,
perfect.
he reaches into a drawer and brings out a huge emerald.
Call it a bonus.
He laughs.
My first caravan will leave tomorrow. You will be my guest here for as long as you like, and half of my savings for a year are yours, just as I promised.
You smile and thank him. You are pleased to find out that the mysterious Poomchucker is an honorable man. Maybe someday you will know him better. But for now, your quest is a success, and your adventure is at an end. Victory! Victory! Success! Well done, guys. Very well done. Good job. You guys managed to do it. You managed to, not only did you map it, but I mean, this map was crazy. Like, you got just about all of it. There were a couple of little things left here and there, but you pretty much got all of it. And you actually met the Master of Wolves, you met the Master of Frogs, the Frog Master, you met the Master of Spiders, and you met the Master of Birds, so Mistress of Birds. So you actually met 4 of the Masters. And you got all the way to Willow Bend, and you got back. So well done. Good job for Lego for the rolling. Good job with Kilobyte. Did you just get that of Philly's like jump? Oh my god, that chat delay. Philly, you gotta reload. She's like, what? Well done. Congratulations. Well done, you guys. Very good job. Very good job. You have successfully defeated Scorpion Swamp. You have brought it down like... It's on like Donkey Kong. You guys did the job. Well done, guys. Excellent. So, did you guys enjoy this one? I'm curious, did you guys enjoy this particular one? Scorpion Swamp defeated. Did you guys like it? Yeah. Good job, DeGaro. They've all been fun. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have liked them. These have been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed doing them too. Yeah, you guys have done really well. We've done the sorcery series. We've done 8 of these. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's good. I'm glad you guys liked it. This was cool. Well, yeah, the game in chat. That's the key. 10. That's the absolute key. There's like 40 in the series, Jedi. Okay, so we're not going to do it right now because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take about a 15-minute break. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to get started with Chapter 4 of The Wolf Among Us. So I'm going to take about a 15-minute break. Then we're going to go to Chapter 4 of The Wolf Among Us. But I do want to mention, that's not it. There we go. But I do want to mention to everybody that we are going to be... Why is this webcam just not lasting? Hang on a second while I fix my webcam again. Because, of course. Hang on a second. Okay, cool. But... the next one that we do, and we're going to do this in a couple of games. So the order is going to be, I'm going to do Chapter 4 of The Wolf Among Us. Then I'm going to be doing Papers, Please, which probably I won't get to tonight. We'll see. And then I will probably do the Tesla Effect after that, and then Transistor. Then before I launch into the next big game, which is going to be Assassin's Creed 3, we are going to play Book 9. Book 9 of Fighting Fantasy is this one, Caverns of the Snow Witch. Oh, yeah. Caverns of the Snow Witch. So Caverns of the Snow Witch is what we're doing. So that's what's up. So we are going to be doing that, but we're not going to do that now. Right now, it's going to be Chapter 4 of Wolf Among Us. Then it's going to be Papers, Please. Then it's going to be the Tesla Effect, and then Transistor. Or if I've heard back from Supergiant Games, Transistor, and then the Tesla Effect. We'll see. Then, before we launch into Assassin's Creed 3, we'll play Caverns of the Snow Witch, and then it will be AC3 time. So that is the order of games. Right now, though, I'm going to take about a 15-minute break. I need to get some dinner and stuff, so all of you should get up and stretch. And I do not have all the books, Kill. I have 20 of them, and I will order the rest if I need to. I have 4 sorcery books, which are still the best of all of them, by the way, that are written just by Steve Jackson by himself, which we already went through on stream a long time ago. And then we've done the first 8. So far, you guys have done, let's see. You guys did the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. You did the Citadel of Chaos. You did the Forest of Doom. You did Starship Traveler. You did City of Thieves. You did Death Trap Dungeon. You did Island of the Lizard King. And you just finished Scorpion Swamp. So next is going to be Caverns of the Snow Witch. So that's going to be awesome. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. However... right now I'm going to take about a 15-minute break, and then it is Chapter 4 of The Wolf Among Us. So please hang tight, hang out with each other. Love you all. You guys are the best, as I've said many times. And I will be back at you in about 15, and we'll get started with Chapter 4 of The Wolf Among Us. And I've got the first 20 Jedi Knight of the 40 or so. So the other 20 I'll get later on, but that's what we're looking at right now. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys in 15 minutes. Hang tight. See you in a bit. Bye.